I just started being in love with the media part, and then it's inevitable that it brings you business. I understand money now, and I want to know where I can invest. People are just usually looking locally. Toronto is Toronto, but then when you actually are looking globally, there are so many opportunities that people don't see.
You're making a big media play right now with Price to Sell. What is it that Matt Campoli is doing in crime with you? What do you guys got cooking?
We have the Price to Sell under Money Buys Happiness. So we have field trips.
Nice.
Field trips are by me that I tour luxury homes. And then Price to Sell podcast is what he does. And he brings on a lot of successful investors or successful people, entrepreneurs.
What's poppin', everybody? Nikki over here. Welcome back to another episode of What Would It Cost? I'm sitting down today with Big T, Miss Tara Sadatt. And it's always a pleasure being in her presence. She's got an amazing energy, very, very high vibrational human being. Why? Because she's putting in the work. She's putting in the work on the personal development side of things. She's putting in the work in her career. And she's just putting in the work in being a good person on an overall, right? So today we're not only going to just talk about real estate, we're going to talk about all that. And I'm excited to host you, Tara. So thank you for your time today.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Absolutely. All right. Let's get right into it.
Let's go.
Okay, so lots going on, always moving and shaking, as I like to say. A lot of exciting things going on too, right? Not only are you selling a lot of real estate, but you're very involved on the media side of things.
Yeah.
And always smashing the social media. Tell us a little bit about what that looks like on an ongoing basis.
Honestly, I don't even try to sell. I don't even want to sell real estate, even though I am a realtor, but then I just started being in love with the media part because I was always in media, and then it's inevitable that it brings you business because when they see you're doing business, you're into real estate every day, you're on top of people's mind, the first person that they're going to call is you. It's not even the call, it's the Instagram that they DM me because people are always on Instagram.
Yeah.
So yeah, the past year has been very amazing for me. We did the Florida thing together, and I'm really looking internationally, very looking outside the box because I understand money now, and I wanna know where I can invest. And people are just usually looking locally. Should I invest in Toronto or Mississauga? Which one's better, Tara? Should I do Richmond Hill or Vaughan? It's like a 20-minute difference. It's not going to make that big of a difference in your life.
Yeah.
Toronto is Toronto, but then when you actually are looking globally, there are so many opportunities that people don't see. But I'm a free soul, so I get to go and explore them.
Yeah. Very cool. No, I like that, how you incorporate your travel and lifestyle and you're following your personal brand, right, into the real estate business, and it's worked for you when you tie it together like that because you understand different markets, you understand what the equity appreciation looks like in those markets along with the passive side of the income, right? And then you got a strong following, so leveraging those two and then having your real estate license would only be natural that it ends up, leading to deals. Plus you got a great energy on the socials too, right? Like you're not just focused on real estate, or you're not just focused on lifestyle, or you're not just focused on your fitness. It's kind of like,
it's me. It's my life.
Yeah.
And my life is all real estate because since I wake up, I have a couple hours to myself, my self-care, and the rest is work. And what's work? Real estate.
Yeah.
So I got to make it fun too. And so my social media is my life. And when you say you understand different markets, no one's born understanding different markets, but it's so easy to read.
Yeah.
It's so easy to, when you're interested about something, you can actually read, and it's so easy to connect with someone that's an expert in that market through social media in a minute, and then someone that's been working in a specific market for 10 years can tell me all in 2 hours. So that's what I've been doing, connecting, expanding my network everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome, man.
I find a lot of value in that.
You could tell you're having a lot of fun doing it. You're enjoying it.
Yeah, and especially right now, since I walked into your office, I don't know, the Florida memories just came back, and I'm just super hyped right now. Otherwise, Toronto, there's a little sunny today, but not the best energy.
I feel you. We're on that tip on an ongoing basis over here.
Yeah.
We're big Florida fanatics as well. But so with that being said, you're making a big media play right now with Price to Sell.
Yeah.
What you guys are doing is the street interviews,
Yeah.
is the podcast, is touring the luxury properties. And you're going to continue to build on that from what I understand. It's an offset and subsidiary of Money Buys Happiness Network, right? So great crew to be affiliated with and associated with.
I'm
now,
very blessed.
yeah, what does the future look like? What do you guys got up your sleeve? What's going on?
Well, since 2 years ago, I started touring houses, and I did it in a different way. And I can bet that I was one of the ones that actually started house tours the way I do, and everybody else started copying me.
Okay.
And I'm happy about that. But everyone was like very professional, just going through the house. Nobody was actually confident enough to come on the camera and start speaking. And I started 2.5 years ago doing house tours. And then from then, I made connections with builders straight, so they would let me tour their homes. And the more expensive houses I toured, the other people saw that, oh, this girl has access to this $4 million house. My house is $7 million. Let her tour. And now I have almost seen a lot of the luxurious houses in Toronto. And I was saying in another podcast too, my long-term goal is not to always be a realtor. It's to be a real estate investor. That's why I'm in the business, to understand it. But even when I'm 30, 35, I'll probably be making videos going through luxury homes.
Sure, because you're building the personal brand and you're seeing a lot of success leveraging it, right?
Yeah, and it's just what I get so excited when I see homes, you know?
Nice. Good. That's awesome, T. And it wasn't always that way. So tell us where you started and how you've ended up here, right? Bring us through a little bit of what that journey looks like.
I don't know if it's good or bad, but where I am and what I do and the labels that are on me, the superstar realtor, the international realtor, all of that, I never wanted them. I was taking some actions and people perceived it from the outside that way, and they'd come up to me and they're like, oh, so you're working internationally now. I'm like, apparently I am. Okay. Yeah. You are the real estate superstar. I was like, okay, I am. And even when I started real estate, it's because my friend told me you should be a realtor. And I was like, okay.
Nice.
The future I had in my mind for myself since I was a kid was so different than where I am right now.
Nice. Yeah, but you know what? It doesn't surprise me now knowing you most recently. You're like that free spirit, right? Like you kind of just, you go with the flow, but you're on a high vibrational frequency and you attract that, right? So there's a lot of good things happening for you and coming your way, but that's your fault in a good way, right? So, I mean, good on you for putting in the work, for staying positive, for staying fit, for, honing in on your craft and understanding a lot more about the real estate market, for continuing your travels, right? I've asked so many entrepreneurs, like what's one of the things that really, is a big contributor to your success? And, a lot of them say being well-traveled really helps, right? Seeing different places in the world and different economies and different people and, different things that really brings them a lot of value, right? So, I mean, I could see that that's really working for you in a big way, along with all those other things. So good on you. Well-deserved.
Thank you.
What's something that you really love about the business that you want the audience to know about, or you want you up and coming realtors that are getting into the space to know about? Yeah.
Something that I really love about the business.
Yeah.
About what I do or what I can do for other people. Because there's one thing that is exciting for both me and my clients when I'm actually selling or buying real estate. Yeah. And that's the negotiation part.
Okay.
So the very first time I will never forget, I was at Cafe Land where Bathurst and Rutherford sitting with my friend, and he's like, you got to be a realtor because you're good at persuading people. Okay. I was like, okay. So persuasion kind of is a type of negotiation. You want someone to say, okay, whatever you want. So I started taking negotiation classes and reading about how to negotiate. So winning a negotiation, getting a good deal for my client, that the rush that I get from that and the success that I have is worth all the 2 months shit that I went through.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very cool. And for the audience, what's one tip that you could give them that'll help them grow their social media when they're going, for their personal brand build?
Do not overthink. Don't ever watch your video more than once when you want to post it. Because listen, no one's going to watch it more than once. Why are you watching it more than once?
And we're our hardest critics.
Yeah. The other thing is that everyone's preoccupied. You have to have something that can grab someone's attention, because everybody is your voice has to be louder than whatever people are preoccupied with, that can actually get people curious.
Right.
That's why a lot of the outfits I would wear in my videos, I wouldn't wear outside, because everyone would be staring at me like something bright purple. But I do that.
That's good. That's smart. That's smart. Yeah.
You want to grab it. You have 5 seconds to grab people's attention.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And for me, there are a lot of people out on social media that have a lot of followers that are just showing things that brings no value to people. I myself, before I go to bed, sometimes I'm not proud about it, I watch croissant and coffee videos because it just grabs my attention, and I love food. It doesn't add any value, but for me, because I want to monetize and make money through my social media, through real estate, I try to also give value that people would be interested in that they didn't know before.
Yeah. Very cool. I love that. That's awesome. If you guys are liking this episode so far, make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll get right back into it. And what is something that we could look forward to see in the future?
Yeah. So
she knows.
I know.
Yeah.
The way I can make money, which I love to, is make other people money. So I'm always looking for money-making opportunities.
Okay.
And there are a lot of them outside of Toronto. Toronto's amazing, but there are better ways. That's why I am looking internationally. We were looking in Florida. I'm looking in Dubai right now.
Nice.
And people can be sure that I won't be a know-it-all, but I will be doing a lot of research and traveling to these cities like Dubai and Miami. They're the 2 cities in the world right now that have the most money coming in and out. So I'm tapping into those markets and bringing good money, making opportunities to my people.
Amazing. Love that. Which says a lot about you, because it's easy to stay within the hyper-local market that you're most familiar with, take on that product and put it in front of your clientele, right? But we've said this so many times when we were in Florida, it just doesn't feel morally right anymore, given that this product is what it is when it comes to a lot of these properties are, in the cash flow deficit. They're not going to see the equity appreciation that they have in the past 10 years, right? The list goes on, right? We don't need to talk about that. But you going out of your way to go to an event like you're going to tomorrow for one day only in the Florida market, again, get well-versed, meet more people, understand, the lay of the land a lot better than you already do. And you've been doing that with both the Miami and Dubai markets. But essentially what you want to do from it is have it lead to business. So that's you being an awesome sales agent at the end of the day, not just realtor, but you're, selling a product that you believe in and that is good, right? So whenever you're doing that and you're looking out for the investor's best interest, that's how you're going to be very successful. So, I mean, good on you for doing that, because there's not too many people that are. There are, a few handfuls of them, right? But you're definitely one of them that I see ongoing,
And I'm not saying that Toronto market is bad. There's no good or there are some bad markets, but at this point, Toronto's real estate is magnificent in different ways for different people. Not a lot of people understand that Toronto's market might, for what goal they have, for cash flow goals, it's not your market. But if you are a mid to long-term investor, go for it. Toronto has a lot of room to still develop. But again, I want to have access to different markets for different type of people, because a lot of the investors that are looking for cash flow are not happy in this market, and I want to bring them what they want.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. And what is it that your partner, Matt Campoli, is doing in crime with you? What do you guys got cooking? Because I see a lot of joint ventures happening, right?
Yeah,
so,
well,
you guys make a good combo.
It's interesting because even before I got my license, I sat down with him at his office, and I'm like, listen, I have a big social media, and he was not that big on social media back then. It was like, sorry, Matt, but he's grown so much. Everybody knows him now.
Right.
And I told him, listen, we can do so much with my social media. And he was like, yeah, just get your license. And it took me 2 years to get my license because I was busy doing other things. But finally, we got together with EXP, and then it didn't work out for me. And then I went to do my own thing in the York region. And finally, we got together and we're like, okay, you have done whatever you wanted to. I've done whatever I want to do. We both have big pictures on social media. Everybody knows us as the real estate agents. So now we can do things together. We have the price to sell under Money Buys Happiness. So we have field trips.
Nice.
Field trips are by me that I tour luxury homes. And then price to sell podcast is what he does. And he brings on a lot of successful investors or successful people, entrepreneurs, that you really want to listen to their stories.
Yeah.
And this exciting street interviews that are exciting, really exciting.
Love that. So cool. And where is it that you get all this energy from? Where is it that
double espresso?
She's fisting it right now. Eh? Love that. No, there's more to it. Give us more.
I love my life. Okay.
Yeah.
I am very happy, and I am so blessed that I've found the key to that, and that is meditation.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Big meditator. You work out though.
Oh, yeah.
You eat healthy. I've been around you. I've ate some meals with you. You keep it healthy.
Yeah.
Proportionate meals.
My days are planned. So I have a time block planner. Every Sunday I time block, and I have everything going on paper because it's easier for me. That I know everything I'm doing in every second of the day. I don't have any single spots left that I sit down and I'm like, what am I doing? Back to back to back. I have stuff going on. And my morning routine has been the same for the past 2 years, and it's been more, maybe less than 2 years, but no, it's been 2 years. My morning routine has gotten me where I am, because when you win the morning, you win the day, you win the week.
Okay, what does that look like?
I wake up, make my bed, the first little win.
Yeah.
You make your bed.
That's big.
That's it.
Yeah.
I have to go to the bathroom in the morning.
Yeah.
Come back, sit in my room.
What does that mean? Because
it's important. Some people skip that. I do. I skip saying that.
Okay.
It's important for the bathroom.
Get into deeper details.
Get detoxed in the morning. And then I come back in my room and I meditate, and then I journal, and then I go to the gym, and then by 10 o'clock I want to be done taking care of myself so that I can start working.
Nice. And how long do you meditate for?
So, no, I don't have much time every day, so 15 to 30 minutes.
That's not bad. And what does that look like? Just a guided meditation on YouTube?
Guided.
YouTube?
It depends on the day. Sometimes you really need the guided because your mind just wanders off.
Yeah.
I do Joe Dispenza, and
nice.
I do visualization meditations, which has changed my life drastically. It's crazy.
Beautiful.
YouTube, and I have YouTube Premium, so I don't get ads.
Yeah. I guess that would suck on a meditation. Yeah. No doubt.
But honestly, you do meditation, everything else comes your way. Because then you're tapped into the subconscious mind.
Yeah.
If you are strong enough to get there, and all the knowledge in the world is in one place, and we can all connect to it.
Yeah.
And you connect to that, you're done.
Nice. I love that. Very cool. All right. Meditate, guys. And anything you want to let us know about that you feel is interesting or you're working on for the future, or
what I have been working on recently in the past month is Dubai's market. I've been researching a lot about it, and I know that they have a big 2040 plan.
Yeah.
And Dubai is going to be the most attractive city for people to live in. And there are lots of master plans coming up there. There's a lot of sustainability coming into their project, we know we really have to try to be more sustainable. And Dubai is going to be one of the smartest cities in the future. And it's already late to be tapping into real estate market in Dubai, because when a place is attractive to live in, people need a place to live. So you need real estate. It's already late, but not too late. And I really think people investors that have mid to long-term goals, they need to look into Dubai, and they can call me. And also
Nice.
Florida too, but I've just been doing a lot of research on Dubai, but Florida I'm in love with. I'm going tomorrow night.
Nice. So tell the audience a little bit more about where it is they could find you, where they could follow along your journey, and yeah.
Okay, yes, you can find me everywhere. I have all the social medias. I have TikTok, Instagram, Sadatt. Lots of fake pages, but follow the one with the most followers. And then YouTube too. Watch the house tours, because I know people love to see luxury homes.
Yeah.
And then you want to call me because you want to buy or sell your home. My phone number is always on Google.
There you go. All right, guys. Thank you very much for
Thank
your
you for
time
having
today.
me.
I know
I'm
you're
very
busy. You're time blocked the whole week. There's not a spare minute. So the fact that you'd give us an hour of your time today is awesome, and make your way all the way up over here to
It's a pleasure.
Spark
It is
headquarters.
a pleasure.
Thank you. And thank you guys again for tuning in to another episode of What Would It Cost. It was an absolute pleasure, as it always is in her presence, to sit down with Miss T, I call her.
Big T.
And, yeah, Big T. So make sure to like, subscribe, because that's how we keep the show on the road. So we'll see you next week.